Hello, Mr. Kenny. This is a instructional video for the lightsaber staff that you purchased from me. There's a lot to cover, so I'm gonna make this quick as I can. This is the main switch. This is the auxiliary switch. Press this to start up the saber. Press and hold to deactivate. Oh, sorry. You have to press and hold. Just clicking it wouldn't work. There you go. This is the aux switch. You can do a lot with this. First, when the saber is light up, you could press once. That's blaster block, or you can press and hold for blade lockup. If you had a blade, right now you can see the blade flickering. Whoop! Did you hear that? That's the speaker crackling is the first sign when the battery is going low. Just charge it fully and the crackling would go away. Now I'm gonna leave these sabers on and drain the battery as much as I can before I ship them out. So you're gonna hear a lot of these cracking noise when you first turn them on. Don't worry, simply charge up the saber and it will go away. Now the second thing that you could do with the aux button is to switch to the second font. Now these are it's a prizm 5.5 board, so they're each holding 6 different sound fonts. Press and hold until you hear the boot up sound of the next font, which we just heard, the Duel the Fate theme. Now another really cool thing you can do with this is if you swing it and then press it at the same time, you can trigger the force push effect, which in this case is Obi-Wan's dying cry witnessing his master's death. So there are 6 fonts in here, and then there's 6 more fonts in here. I like to have different boot up sounds, so they're different. In essence, you're getting 12 different sound fonts, and I kind of match them up, so when the boot up sound means something, it goes bank 1, 1, 2, 6 from here, and then bank 1, 2, 6 from here. It's kind of easy to match them up. One of them has a Kenobi, Obi-Wan Kenobi voice as a boot up sound, and the matching tape would be the Darth Maul yelling Kenobi. You'll understand when you actually get to hear them. So there's that. Okay, let's talk about charging. So let's turn the lights on. This is the recharge port, and it's actually a twisting kill key. By that I mean if you twist it, it cuts the power and turns the saber off. Let's show you that. The saber is on, and now all we gotta do is... Oops, that's not a match. To turn it, there, you essentially cut the power off. To charge it, plug this whole thing out. Oh, come on. I have no use. This is a bit tight. Take it out. Take your charger, plug it in, and see this tiny light on the charger? It's gonna be red when the saber is charging, and it will turn green when the saber is fully charged. Okay, now let's show you how to switch blade. Unscrew this, and you'll see one blade retention screw, second blade retention screw. Unscrew these, and the blade plug would come out. Put the 32-inch blade into it, and then tighten these things back up. Now, the reason why we have two, one on each side, is because when you put the blade plug in, when you have only one, it's going to push the blade plug to the side. When you have this thing on, it's not going to be a perfect red circular ring. So you kind of have to tighten this side and then tighten this side, have them balance each other out. And I would highly recommend you get one of these. It's about $5-7 from Walmart. I'm not sure how much it costs in your country, but it comes in really handy. It has all size of these hex screws, because trust me, you're gonna need a lot for this saber. On this one, these two are the same size. I believe they're different size on this one. Unfortunately, I just ran out of the same size of hex screws when I was installing them. I apologize for that. So there is that, and then let's show you how to take the chassis out, just in case you want to access the SD card. Now, if you're just wanting to charge the saber, there's no need to perform this. It only happens when you want to access the SD card. Unscrew the pommel cap, there's your speaker, and you're gonna loosen this screw, and then this screw. Of course, you're gonna have your kill key removed as well. So take that out, and then take this one out. Take this one out as well. And now unscrew the emitter part off. See the LEDs? Now gently push this part out. It should come off easy. This one is really loose. It comes out fairly simple without a trouble. This one is tight. You kind of have to push on it. Now you have the complete chassis out. This is the SD card. If you want to put new fonts into it or get fonts from the saber, plug in the kill key first into here, cut the power before you pop the SD card out. Now to put it back, sorry about that, line up this groove, you see the nodes, with the buttons. Line it up, push it back in till all the screw holes line up, and then just there, and then put the screws back in. I found out that you can tighten these two as much as you want without a problem, but do not over tighten this screw, because essentially they're all pushing on the chassis. If you're over tighten this one, it can actually push the chassis too far away from the buttons that the connections wouldn't touch, and you'll get a malfunctioning aux switch. So just keep that in mind. And finally, let's show you how to join two saber together. Unscrew the pommel cap, of course, and take your connector, keep the black rings on, screw it on this, and then take the other saber and you can connect the two. Fairly simple. Okay. Oh yeah, one more thing. The display stand comes disassembled. You're gonna have to put them together yourself. So basically just one on here and one on here. The tolerance is very tight, so it's gonna take some force for it to go in there. Same thing, you got a pair so you can display them separately. Wow, it's almost 10 minutes. That's about it. Thank you very much for the order. I will have the package insured, so please inspect it carefully upon arrival. If anything appears to be broken, contact me immediately, and I'll have it fixed for free. whatever charges should get covered by the insurance. Please do not attempt to fix it by yourself. I've had that happen before with one of my customers. Turned into a nightmare. Again, thank you very much for your order, and enjoy.